Making a custom Bugsnax for you. Part 1. Okay, I'm doing this first one for Hunter Boyd F3Z for supporting me in my YouTube channel. Alright. So yeah. Thanks, Hunter Boyd. Let's make you Bugsnax. Yay! Alright, first off, we're gonna find out which feature you're gonna get. Either you're gonna get a Grumpus, Bugsnax, or a device. And you get a sauce. Pretty good. Good thing to start off. Okay. This is the first sauce. We're starting off with our first fan-made region for Bugsnax. My fan prediction for Bugsnax 2, Exotic Jungle, our first biome. Alright, we got this. Alright, so I wanted the design to be a little more... I wanted the stem to be a little bit more wonky, so... To really fit the viney vibe, because, you know, it's a jungle after all, so... I just need to add, like, some stems, so I can, like, add the actual plants. So here. That's good. Alright. And then... So, there's... The first sauce you start off in game is ketchup. Like... Yeah, like, the first sauce you obtain in the game is ketchup. And then during the whole entire game, there has never been a mustard sauce. So, what I'm going to be doing, my idea, make a mustard sauce, because we never had one. So, basically, I'm just going to be adding some little, like, glue cap thingies. I'm just calling them that because they look like little cap thingies on glue. So, yeah, I'm just doing... And I'm just going to put in some stripes over here. And let me just add some stripes to plant. Little plant. Alright. Now we're going to add some little vines. Some little vines. Yep. And then make the stem yellow like mustard. Yeah, and usually on the label, there's like some blue paper on it, which is on the label. And then I might discolor the cap blue too. And then, yeah, I'm feeling kinda illegal over here, so I'm just gonna paint the stems the opposite color, like, even though this is yellow, I'm going to paint this green. And this may be green, but I'm making this yellow. The artists are going to be crying. Oh, and that looks so bad. That looks super bad. Alright, you know what? Okay. Just to make the artists not disappointed, I'm just going to make the stems green. Alright, you know what? That's good. Alright. Introducing mustard. The first plant of sauce you obtain in the exotic jungle region. So, this thing can lure tons of new Bugsnax in this new region. So, yeah. That's basically its description. Short and simple. Like any other Bugsnax description. Alright, this next Bugsnax I'm making is for a sea beast on Roblox who seems like a fan of Bugsnax. Because most people think the Bugsnax fandom is dead. But it's not. So, yeah. we're gonna be making you a Bugsnax. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, also, sorry, I forgot, I made a mistake on making the outline black, because usually in the Bugsnax style, the outline is kind of like white, so I'm fixing that mistake. Or just add no outline, but I can't fix that mistake, so I'm basically just using black outline. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's see what your feature will be. It's either going to be a Bugsnax, Grumpus, Sauce, or Device. And congratulations! You're the first commenter to be a Bugsnax. Yeah! Alright, now let's see what class of Bugsnax you'll be. You'll either be a legendary, a regular, or a splittable. Or a convergent form. And indeed, you became a convergent form. Yippee! Okay, now it's time to check how many types you will have. You're going to have 1 to 5 types. And it looks like you'll be having 3 types. And that's a really good number of types. But who knows what types you will have. So let's spin the first one. And the first one is green, so which means you'll be a green Bugsnax. And seems like it'll also be red. Seems like some kind of pepper or watermelon vibes. And the next one, aggressive. This is like some mama melon, literally. But I don't know how to make this something that's not similar to the legendary Bugsnax Mama Melon. So I'm going to try to find some green and red foods that are not melons. Okay, I know exactly what this Bugsnax will be based on. So there are some couple unique bugs, like a tailless whip scorpion, but I'm planning that to be a legendary Bugsnax, because a tailless whip scorpion literally looks like an alien. I mean, look at this thing. What would you do if you saw this in your bed tonight? Like, what would you do, bro? Like, look at this thing. Literally just look at this thing, man. Okay, I've made my decision. This Bugsnax will be based off of the famous stag beetle and the famous Japanese dish Staghulu. So yeah, that's what the Bugsnax will be based on, okay? Okay, how am I gonna make Staghulu in the shape of a stag beetle? This is the kind of hard questions I would prefer to do. So, most of the Bugsnax have sticks for limbs, so I'm making the limbs sticks, like, yeah. Pretty straightforward. And then I'm gonna make the whole hip thingy the grape, and I'm gonna use the lasso to move this around. I'm gonna need to, okay, stop it. Okay, and then for the head, I might be using strawberries, but the upside down triangle way. And then I'd rather make the stems of the strawberry the little teeth thingies. I forgot what they were called. And then I'm gonna like put some like little other grapes here, little baby grapes over here, to like connect them together like that. And then I'm gonna add some like more sticks here, and then yep, I'm gonna add a bit more. I need to make the eyes a little bit big here, because you can't have a Bugsnax without those big old eyes. and it needs to be a little bit angy. All aggressive Bugsnax need to be angy, bro. You can't have an aggressive Bugsnax without the angy face. Okay. I am done with the layout. Now I'm gonna actually paint it, and then I'm gonna be coloring the grapes, and then the strawberry itself, and I'm gonna make the eyelids a little bit slightly darker. For that, I'm gonna make the seeds. I'm adding the seeds. Okay, right now this looks like a mutated Strabby. So this looks like a mutated Strabby, but don't blame me. It's just how I designed it. So yeah. And then grapes have those little like olive holes in there. And this looks more like the snack squatch instead of like a. Yep. So I'm gonna like rotate it like wee. All right. So I think I need to fix the off parts of this. So I'll be back in a sec, and I will. Yep. Montage. And I introduce you to Staghulu. He is Stag Beetle plus Tanghulu. So he is a green, red, and aggressive type of Bugsnax, and he charges towards the player when feels threatened, and he might charge towards any snack device you try to catch him with. So it's gonna be nearly hard to catch him, so don't mind if you're struggling. Okay, honestly, I'm kind of proud of my first Bugsnax I made, so cuz this looks pretty decent for a first Bugsnax fan made. So yeah. On to the next and final one. Okay, this one's from a reply for a CB on Roblox, a user called the Sky12345, who said Snoopy, and I replied with Snoopy indeed. Snoopy indeed. Snoopy indeed. So I'll make him Bugsnax that's Snoopy indeed. Alright, first off, I'm making your feature. You better be a Bugsnax or else I'll be really disappointed. Ah, it's a sauce, bruh. It's a sauce. Okay. So, Staghulu has to love something. Because if you're trying to catch him, you have to give him some, like, good bait. So, what I'm trying to make is GLAZE. Because that's literally what's on Tanghulu. If I remember. I mean, I wouldn't say it's GLAZE. I'd say kind of like some hard candy or something. But I'm going with GLAZE here, man. Like, GLAZE fits more. So I'm like making it in little like S shapes, cause to show like the little drizzle vibe, the drizzle. I'm showing the little drizzle. All right, and then I'm gonna like give him some like pasty pasty pattern over here. Okay, and I'm just... Now it just looks like a baby bottle, so I'm not doing that. I'm like gonna give it like a bottle cap, a little round bottle cap, but that it looks less of a baby bottle, but it still kind of looks like one. But be happy for what you have. So yeah, I remember GLAZE being like kind of like yellow white, kind of like a vanilla-y one. And I'm gonna like add some like dark yellow for the cap. So now I'm just gonna add some. I'm gonna add some like drizzle for the main pattern of the stem. Yeah, add some like stitchy patterns too. And then let's add some like mid limey green. Yep, like this now looks like all whimsical and magical. So anyways, I introduce you to GLAZE. You're glazing now, huh? Yeah, you people are glazing. Alright, I'm just kidding. This thing is what will help you catch Staghulu. So if you put this on your trap, that's when Staghulu will get attracted to it and will stay there for a couple of whiles until he runs away. So catch it while you can, because you can't catch him. He's a Staghulu man. Okay, guys, these three Bugsnax features have been really, really great, dude. So this is like really, I'm really proud of what I made right now, dude. Like, bro, I mean, look at this thing. Does this look like it would be in the actual game of Bugsnax, dude? Like, I mean, you don't have to say yes, but at least I'm still proud of mine. So yeah, if you enjoyed me working my fingers off while making Bugsnax, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Even though this wasn't that long, so yep, this will become a series for like the weekdays if I have time. So yeah.